On this special episode of Mixtape Therapy, we have our very own Eras Tour with two women that have been best friends since the second grade. My guests are Erin and Caitlin, and that's the name of the first era. Erin and Caitlin, the beginning where it all started. From there, we move on to Engagement on the Beach era. The lessons you learn when you get engaged way too young, and the lack of romance that can come along with it. And then we move on to my favorite era, the Youza Ho Youza Ho, the Youza Ho era. They both experienced the Youza Ho era, only at different times. And finally, we close with the greatest era of all, Oklahoma. The dream that one day they'll once again not only be best friends, but also neighbors. I'm so grateful to Erin and Caitlin for joining me on this special episode of Mixtape Therapy, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Let's jump in. How's everybody feeling temperature?
Good. My hands are cold, but I also just have bad blood flow, so that's probably on me.
Do we need a space heater of any sort?
No, I think we're good.
Good.
I'm good.
I'm just kind of scared.
I should have
about-
brought my fancy glass in here. No, it's fine. I'm not fancy.
There's no.
I'm not
there's
that
no. There's no
classy.
rules.
I'll be the fancy one of the two of us.
Well, you are.
For
Uh,
reference.
Oh, I'm number one.
You're number one. That's correct.
Yeah.
Erin is number two. So you're girl one. Erin, did y'all eat the right meal? Did y'all
I
eat
think
the-
so, actually. I think so.
How did y'all know this? Are y'all all psychic?
Yeah.
Is this some sort of
Yeah.
meant
some
to
sort of
be.
girl thing that y'all were doing
Sorry.
earlier?
Yeah.
Just meant to be. I've been called girl too before for other things.
You've been
Wow.
called-
Okay, that's fancy.
Wow. Let's start off there. We're,
No, that's not a discussion we're having on here. We're done. That's done. That's
okay.
done.
But really quickly, have raise your hand if you've been option two to someone else.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not knowingly, but I think looking back, yeah. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like in the moment, I don't know that I knew that, but looking back, I'm like, pff, oh yeah, I sure was. But in the moment, I was too young and didn't really understand that or
Yeah.
care. When have you been?
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. I had other questions, but yeah, good, we can do that too.
Many times, I'm sure.
I'm sure. See, in the
Yeah.
moment, do
No,
you know that?
Okay. Okay. How often in your life did you?
Are we doing this right now? Is this happening?
Is what happened?
Did we start? Like,
Well,
is
I mean,
it-
do you remember the part where I said, "Hey, you know you're being recorded," and you said yes?
Yeah, but then didn't we go eat and come back?
No, that was like 5 minutes ago. I think. Which part was that? Mom brain is a
Yeah.
real
That's
deal.
what I was going to say the same thing. That's mom out of the house. Like, I don't have to make decisions. Like, well, what? I just have to just be here.
I don't know what to do when someone's not asking me for something. Okay.
Good thing he's gonna ask you for things so you'll feel right at home.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Go
So
ahead.
no. Go ahead. When were you option number two? Or what?
I mean, in a lot of young relationships, you realize like maybe other things were going on that you were unaware of,
Okay, but
and
hang
then
on.
it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Did y'all do a lot of dating, or did y'all have a lot of boyfriends? You know what I'm saying?
Boyfriends.
Because I feel like if you're dating someone, and I don't even know if this
Yeah.
is right. If you're like dating someone, then you're welcome to date other
Yeah.
people, right?
True.
But if you're
She had a lot
exclusive-
of boyfriends. I did a lot of dating, I would say.
You also had long boyfriends.
I did, but you
So-
had like
Depends what era of our lives we're talking
true,
about.
Very true.
Maybe
There
more.
were different eras, you know?
When
like
Like
she-
Taylor
when
Swift
she-
eras?
basically. There's high school, which was one era.
I wasn't
there
allowed
was
to date in high school,
20s.
so there was none there for
Okay,
me.
Oh
so
yeah,
hang on.
nothing happened for
Y'all-
sure.
y'all went to high school together?
Yeah.
We did, yeah. We went
Okay.
to elementary school together.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
We've been friends a long time.
many moons.
Many moon.
Many Honeymoons.
Cheers.
Okay, so what's the first era? Give me the first. What's the first era?
He's like
Of dating?
No.
Oh.
Of y'all's friendship. What's the first era?
7
Second grade.
years
yeah.
old.
End of second grade, yeah.
What a first memory? Anybody can go.
I was trying to remember the first memory.
Of us?
Yeah, you probably remember. So she remembers everything.
I have
except
a very
recently.
good, like, long-term memory. Ask me what I did yesterday. Don't know.
She's
We
been
can't
my.
ask you what you did 5 minutes ago. You're like, didn't we eat and came back? Like,
Oh, no. I'm cackling.
This is what 4 years of no sleep brings you
yeah.
to.
Also, I said this yesterday. I was like, with each kid, you lose like half your brain. And then I was like, wait, I have 2 kids. So we're
Wait a
in real big
minute.
trouble.
Also, she's been like my memory keeper basically because I
Yeah.
don't remember anything, I feel like. And
Yeah.
she's like, oh, yeah, that one time where you were wearing that thing and I came to your house. And I'm like, no idea. That is.
Caitlin, tell her her best memory of you.
What is her best memory
Yeah,
of
because
me?
you remember
Oh.
you remember everything. So tell her what her best memory of you is.
Ooh, that's a good
At
question.
what age?
We'll start at kindergarten.
Well, we didn't know each other in kindergarten. Second grade.
Shortly after.
Okay, so we moved in during a very unusual snow storm. It was, and I say snow very loosely. It was like we got maybe an inch or something.
How old are y'all?
We were 7. So we moved in. This was like the week after we moved in. And
I
that was when I remember meeting her because all the kids on the street were playing.
I already don't remember this part.
See, I could make up anything, and she'd be like, "Really?"
Okay.
true.
Quickly, we'll go through phase 2. Whatever what's the next crucial teenage years?
Middle school, maybe.
Middle school.
High
We didn't
school?
go to middle school together because she
No.
went to private school.
Just for a
But
minute.
did y'all still hang out and do things?
Yeah,
Our
of
private
course,
schools were
yeah.
only separated by a fence.
We used to meet at the fence during PE and talk.
Y'all are like in 2 prisons.
Yeah, we met in the prison yard.
Why did you go to different private schools?
I went to public middle school. She went to private middle
But
school.
Yeah.
the schools,
But they
fences-
were literally next to each other. Yeah.
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 Just different curriculums, if you know what
So
I mean.
she'd be over there like playing tennis, and I'd be like,
It's
you know, in the rundown soccer field next door, like,
Who does that? Who goes to
I know.
private school right next to a public school and
I
goes
know.
like, nah, like
I know. Although that school has had a massive facelift. It looks really good
It
these
did,
days.
yeah,
it's
it
also
does look
vacant
much
because there's
better.
not enough kids there
Wait,
anymore.
which school? The private school or
The-
the
The
public?
No.
public
one I
school
went
looks
to,
good
yeah.
now.
Yeah, the public school had to do something.
Yeah.
The
They're like,
teacher-
this
the
is
teacher
really
just
not
sit-
fair.
The teacher's got like 3 students and they're just like,
Yeah.
well, I guess I could teach y'all. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, what's her favorite memory of you from middle school?
Probably that. Meeting at the fence at PE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did y'all talk about boys?
of course.
I don't remember.
We often had the same crushes.
Wait,
At least-
different. At whose school? Like,
Either or. Yeah.
I do
That
not.
that went through high school though too. We came from a very small elementary school. We had the same first crush.
Still do.
Yeah.
Still do. Let's be honest.
He was so cute.
I think we still have a crush on him
Yeah.
to this day.
Yeah.
Don't tell our husbands.
He's real cute.
don't let him watch it. I
I'm
guess.
just kidding.
Don't listen.
He's also married with a kid. So
Yeah,
he's
he's a great guy.
he's long gone.
So we had the same first crush. We definitely had some similar crushes in middle school. The one that went to your school.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we did actually, my very first boyfriend, who I ended up dating for like almost 6 years, she had dated him previously, but for like 4 weeks. She dumped him. She dumped everybody. So I was like, meh, she didn't want him. It's fine.
And you dated him for a long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
Was there ever a point you're like, damn, I missed out, or no?
On that guy?
No, like,
Oh.
like when you dumped him and then she dated. How many years did she date him?
Like 4 or
Me?
5?
Yeah.
Almost 6. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Was there any point during that time where you're like, oh, I should have kept dating him, or not? Really?
No.
Did y'all were y'all all friendly at that time?
Yeah.
Must have been. I wasn't living in, we weren't
No,
living in the
yeah,
same place.
She was, I
but
don't even know where you were. You were engaged and
he was
yeah.
too short for either of us, if
yeah,
we're honest.
he was. And we should have recognized that right away.
All right, let's talk about this quickly. Okay. Are short guys challenged when it comes to dating tall girls? Do you think?
These tall girls, yes.
No, but I mean, I think. But okay, fairly, I've never had that problem because I'm tall.
Yeah.
Everyone's usually probably shorter than me.
Yeah.
So when I date a really tall girl, it's kind of weird for me. So it's
Yeah.
got to be similar to when you date a really short guy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would never know. I mean, he was.
You
he wa-
married one.
James is 6 foot.
The other one.
Oh no, he was taller than me also.
But how much taller?
2 inches.
I mean,
Yeah, but the
not
but the
tall.
Don't wear your hair
one.
up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't wear heels.
don't
Yeah.
wear your hair up.
No beehive. That was out of the question.
Yeah, I don't know. I wear flip flops to high school
I kind of
prom.
forgot I was married before for a second. See, I just
You're welcome.
I just take decades and I just wipe them away.
No. But I think okay. Let me
Same.
ask you this.
Sure.
Seriously, like how many lives do you think you've lived? I mean,
That's a really good question.
but not being silly. Like it feels like being married to that guy a long time ago. It feels like another person, right? Yeah. So how many do you think you've lived?
I mean, like, well, I've actually lived one, but they feel like lifetimes ago.
Right.
I would say 3.
That mine's probably about 3.
They're about.
I
3.
think mine's 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Why do you have so many?
I feel like I had some.
I didn't mean that so negative, but I was kind of
Oh, I
like,
don't think
wow.
it's.
Like,
I don't think it's negative, but she started laughing.
No,
because
I think,
Because I'm assuming that each one is a guy.
wait, is that true?
Yes.
I didn't think about that. It'd be more than 5 if that was the case.
Oh, wow.
That is not how I divided it up. Okay, I was dividing it into eras.
Shoots.
Okay, eras.
Oh, okay. I just went by
Men. You went by men. Don't put your shit on me. I did not go by men.
But when she said men, you did start laughing really loud. And it did seem kind of like it was about men. I'm just
See?
from the outside.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go back and count that, but that'd take a while.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, significant, like,
yeah, no.
almost felt like a marriage with the first one. Had a first marriage. Now I have a second marriage. There's 3
Yeah.
like lives.
So you define
different
yourself by
lives.
the men you're with.
Yeah,
They take up a lot of time.
Well, I think
So-
married. Okay, have you? Is this you're married?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been divorced?
No,
Okay, so
Not yet.
at your
just
you
kidding. I didn't
okay.
say that.
And Caitlin, how many times you divorced? Twice or once?
Once.
Okay.
Listen.
No. What
Can
was
you
the first?
imagine?
What
Do you
was
want
the
a
first guy?
sec-
No, you said the
second
first
next one?
guy you did not marry.
No, we just dated for a very long time.
Yes. Is this the same guy?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I just want to make sure I'm
Yep.
keeping up.
Yep.
So you've only gotten divorced once,
Right.
right? Me too. And there is a level of like to move on from that, you have to go like that was like
Different.
either I need to become a different person or that was another person.
Right.
Because otherwise, like it just
Yeah.
it lives with you, and then you're just miserable to everybody else.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah. I've forgotten about it. So sometimes
I'm
I
here to
literally
remind
forget.
you.
Yeah, you are.
I think-
That's what friends
Uh-huh.
are for.
I think I was the only person that said she shouldn't marry him. You remember
No,
that?
you were not the only person.
I was the first
Oh,
one then.
man.
I think I was the first one.
No. Do you remember my dad?
Besides your dad?
My dad, like begging me not to.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. Hindsight.
I
Sorry,
just
Dad.
remember that I was one of the only people that was like, when you said you got engaged, I was like, are you sure?
And I was like, yeah.
Okay. Either one of y'all can answer this question.
No.
Why was Erin saying that? Why was she like, you sure?
I will preface with my ex-husband was the nicest guy, like the nicest
Truly.
man, like truly. But I think that was it. It was
That-
like,
There's no balance.
that's not your person. You just think he's nice.
yeah.
I'll
It
tell you
was-
why I said that.
Also,
What were
I
you
might
trying-
have still
what-
been
I
in
wanna
love
know,
with
what were
somebody
you-
else.
What were you trying to? Hey, look. One, I want to know what you were trying to warn her about, right? But two, hey, I have a similar story. I could tell a similar story. One of my friends came to me that and said something to me, and I was like, "What are you, like right now? You're telling me right now? You know what I mean? So why were you saying it?
You know when someone's like, I'm not doing that till he puts a ring on it. That's pretty much what happened.
Oh,
She was like-
we did, yeah.
Wanted to move from California back to Oklahoma, and she's pretty much like, not till he puts a ring on it. And so he did.
No,
And so she moved.
nope.
Yep.
Reverse order. I lived
there.
I lived there.
Yeah.
I moved home.
Yeah. And then in order to move back, you wanted him to have proposed to you.
No, I didn't. I moved back because he proposed to me. I don't think I ever really wanted to move back.
I think you did.
Now I'm glad I moved back, but
Yes, it all worked out.
yeah. Yeah, I
God's plan.
Yeah.
truly
Yeah.
It
No,
was.
dude,
It was.
I did not we did not have sex before marriage.
Dang.
Um
See that?
What's that like?
I think that was
Oh.
also a motivating
that was
factor.
a really
The work?
big problem. Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying it was a poor choice.
Very poor choice.
But it was a stepping stone. Sorry,
We're
Blake.
also like we're not condoning sex before marriage. We're just experiences, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, here's the thing. It's not like I was a virgin
No.
and it was
Y'all decided to do something together.
we had decided that together we were not going to do that.
Amazing decision.
Great
Now.
decision.
Would you do it again?
No.
Me,
No.
neither.
Yeah.
It's a big part of your relationship.
It is.
It is. I think that the problem is that it wasn't difficult to not do that. That should have been my major red flag.
Wait, okay.
Like-
say more.
It wasn't hard to wait.
Oh,
That's a real tactful way of
I
saying
hope
what
he
you're
never
saying.
sees this.
I think he would have figured it out by now.
Truly was like the nicest.
okay. But let me ask you. I've never thought of this question before. We're talking about these like decades and eras and seasons, right?
Yeah.
Was he meeting you where you were at that moment, like where you were in your mindset of the person you wanted to be? Was he meeting you there then?
Yeah.
And then we change, right? And so ideas about what you want change and what you're like, oh, maybe that was a bad decision, blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah.
you change your perspective on the thing. It's not necessarily
I think
a bad
I
thing.
wanted those things for the wrong reason. It was
Yeah.
very like I wanted to do the exact opposite of what I had done in my last relationship. And he was the exact opposite of the person that I had been with. So it was like everything's different. Like he's different, we're doing it different. It's going to be great. And then a year in I was like, oops.
All I can think,
A
all I
year
can ever
in.
think is like the person you're with before, you're just having sex all the time. You're like, we're having so much sex, and next person I'm with, I'm not going to have any sex.
You got her to snort.
I don't know why that's the worst first thing I went to, but it made me laugh.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of accurate.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But I mean,
Mary.
I
Sorry,
think-
Mark.
I think,
I'm never posting this.
but this doesn't have to be like the subscription version,
Yeah.
the cut raw, X-rated version.
Yeah, you got to pay for this episode.
If this is not on Patreon, remind me of what's it called? Patreon. Remind me to put it on there. Yeah.
As
Okay.
soon as you said you weren't a virgin, I was like, oh, she's not going to show this to her parents.
Well, they know all that. I mean, listen.
Well, you have kids, so yeah.
Okay, so what's the next era? We gotta finish
yeah.
this before we even get to the questions.
Yeah, mine were not men-based era. But do you want to?
Okay, let's hear your eras then.
Okay. Do you want me to go on through my eras? Era 1 was 0 to graduating high school.
Oh, so you just went ages.
Yes, but then after that, it was like ages / what I was doing. Then I went into the military, and that was its own complete era where I swear I was a different person.
Okay, can we pause right there? Okay, you went to the military.
Yeah, all my friends were getting out of their summer after graduating high school, playing and partying. I don't even know what else y'all did. And I went to boot camp.
What
Me.
What branch?
Yeah, everyone, the Coast Guard.
Okay.
But yeah, I left 9 days after graduation, so I don't know what was happening back home. We weren't allowed phones. We didn't have
Yeah,
phones
we
back
wrote
then.
letters.
We wrote letters.
Old school.
We
We wrote a
did.
lot
Y'all
of
have
letters.
those letters?
Yes, I do. I have lots of letters.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure
Yeah.
they're under my bed at my parents' house.
Yeah.
We gotta get a hold of these.
Should have brought them.
Wow, I
Should've
wish I
brought
would
the
have
shoebox.
known.
Are they at your parents? Or are they here?
I don't know. They've got to be at my parents.
Yeah, mine
Yeah.
are at my parents.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was an era, military, doing that thing.
/ got engaged. Let's not forget
Got
about that
engaged,
part.
and then 24 hours later realized it was a huge mistake.
Okay, well,
Never
we're
married.
We're way too fast. I
You
have
were
so many
engaged for
I have so many
longer than
questions about the
24
Coast Guard, and
hours.
we're
No,
already on
that's-
to an engagement and a 24-hour dismissal. So, okay, just out of curiosity, what do the other women in the Coast Guard look like as compared to yourself? You can be humble, Because I got to think like these guys are the Coast Guard, and then you show up, and they're
Yeah.
kind of like, well, man, it's our lucky day.
Yeah.
I mean,
She had lots of boyfriends.
So did the
how do I say
did the
this? It was
engagement come from the
fun.
Coast Guard? Is what
It
I'm getting-
did.
Yeah,
It did.
okay. So tell the story about. Can we tell the story about the engagement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, so yes, there were 33% girls in the academy the year that I entered. And we weren't allowed to wear makeup or anything. It was very much a boot camp for your whole first year when you're there. So you have regular boot camp and then a full first year of basically being treated like
All right. So
nothing.
wait, time out.
Yeah.
Okay. The guys that you dated, so they saw you with like no makeup.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they loved her anyway.
Yeah. I think that's.
Oh, a face only a mother could love.
No, I think no, I just
Yeah,
said-
yeah, that's fair. One time I wore mascara because I was trying to feel pretty and I got reamed out and had to do a ton of push-ups.
Wow.
Yeah, and then one time I got a black eye because I played rugby and I got accused of wearing eyeshadow, but it was a black eye. That was interesting.
Key point in that story is that she could do push-ups.
Oh, I mean, not right now.
Should we try?
Oh God, not right now.
Okay.
Maybe after this.
Okay. So
So yeah, then I started dating a guy once I was out of that boot camp year, and oh boy, he was graduating, and I had one more year left. Then I was just like, I'm out of here. I'm going to follow you to your first post, like any 20-year-old would do, and make my dad real pissed. And yeah, and then I was 20 or 21, and he asked me to marry him, and I said yes. And the first day, it was like cloud nine. This is so exciting. And then the next day, I was like, ah, shit. And I really felt like it wasn't the right decision.
Mhm.
And then
Same.
when his mother asked me what kind of flatware I wanted for my wedding present, I freaked out and was like, I'm definitely not ready to be a wife. And I broke up with him.
okay. So what?
I was like, I do not give a shit about forks and knives right now. I'm 21. Literally.
What made you say yes? Just out of curiosity.
Gosh, I don't know. We were on the beach in Key West. It was so
It's always on the
romantic.
beach. The bad ones are always on the beach.
The bad ones are always on the beach.
Yeah, mine was on the beach too. Yeah.
Was that really?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew
Yeah.
that. Which beach?
Remember, it was pitch black outside. Who does that?
Oh, ours
I
was
couldn't
at least
even
at
see the
sunset.
ring. I'm like, do I say that?
Hey,
I don't know.
So tell me about your engagement on the beach, and then we'll come back to Erin's engagement on the beach.
We both had engagements.
Oh, I hit that. See, I told you
You're
I was
fine.
going to do that. My engagement on the beach, he took me to the restaurant by the ocean. I knew he was going to propose because he had the ring box in his pocket and I could see it.
Oh my God.
And
Nerve-wracking.
in my mind, I was going, I really hope he doesn't propose, even though I knew there was, I could see the ring. And then it was like pitch black outside. It was freezing cold. He's like, let's go take a walk on the beach. And I was like, we probably shouldn't. And he's like, yeah, we should. We should go for, he was like adamant that we were going to go on this walk. And I was like, it's
Oh,
happening.
gosh. It's happening.
And I said yes, even though I knew I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Couldn't see the ring. It was cold. It was dark. I was like, sure. Actually, I don't even think I responded. He was sitting, and I remember him saying, like, is that a yes? And I was like, I guess so. Okay. I'm like, man, I think girls often say yes, even when they know they shouldn't or don't want to, because you feel pressure in that moment. Like, you're supposed to say yes, right? Because this person's sitting there, like, on their knees. You're like, okay.
Like, how do you say no to a guy
Yeah,
on
and then
his
you're like,
knee?
later you're like, shoot,
Right.
I
That's,
really should have demanded that we not go on that walk on the beach.
he would have made sure it happened. Gosh.
Well, you know, I would say the percentage of guys getting asked by girls is pretty low,
Pretty low.
right?
Yeah.
And so I would, you know, so like, are you saying that like you didn't want to disappoint him, right?
Mm.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was kind of just like in my head,
That's a weird spot to be in. I mean, like
Yeah.
I've never really been in that spot
instead of
before.
making like the emotional decision, which my emotions were saying no, in my mind it was like, he's such a good guy. This is gonna be fine. It'll all work out. I'll just do it. It'll be fine.
This is going to be fine.
This is all gonna be fine. Yeah, you know, you're young and dumb.
How old were you?
20.
young.
5? Too young.
Or
Too young married.
I look at our pictures from your wedding and I feel like we were so young.
Maybe 24. I think we got married at, yeah, something like that.
Still young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too young.
especially in
no
this
one
day and
should
age.
even be allowed to get engaged till they're at least 30
Yeah. Yeah.
minimum.
Agreed.
Yeah.
30 is the new 20 anyway, so 30 makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing is, you kind of shouldn't want to, right? You should want to be like going out and doing
Doing
stuff
your
and explain and
stuff.
like. I mean, how? Well, I mean, I guess that you could run through a lot of people in that period of time, but realistically, how many people that we'll get back
Run
to you, Erin.
through. Like I said.
We'll get back to the Coast Guard in a second.
That's fine.
But realistically, like you haven't had a lot of relationships, so you
Right.
should
Yeah.
want to have more. You know what I mean? But then, like, I waited till like I was 40 to get married, and it lasted a year and a half. So what do I know?
Right. And I was showing houses
Yeah.
to a guy the other day, and he's like, my wife and I have been married since we were 17. They're in their 50s
I mean,
or
my
60s.
cousin
I
and
was
her
like,
husband have been together since they were, I think she was 14 and he was 15, and they're
Yeah.
now, we're all turning 40. They're married and 3
Yeah.
kids. And I think it depends on your personality, honestly. You and I just did not have the personality to be doing that young.
Yeah.
And I went ahead and did it that young anyway.
Also,
And you almost did a couple times.
I also
Just
think
once.
those people aren't when those people are being proposed to. They're not like, I guess so. They're probably like, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're probably,
Yeah.
but they just found it a little bit sooner. That don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now my second marriage, he like our engagement was basically like he handed me my ring in a McDonald's parking lot on a road trip.
And then you got married in Vegas.
And now we've been together for a long time. So
A way better story.
it is a better story than I guess this will work fine.
I know.
I mean, you accepted out of a McDonald's box.
I know. I know. Over a Big Mac.
You're a good woman.
It wasn't a beach marriage.
No. Beach proposals.
Okay, let's
if
hear it.
anyone's listening,
No beach
don't
proposal.
propose to
Too
your
cliche.
girl.
McDonald's
on the
bag
beach.
on a road trip to Vegas
That's
is
right.
the way to do it.
That's right. Just cash.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Keep it cash.
It's a cheap flight back if it doesn't work out. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah. True.
Okay, do you want to tell yours?
Which part? The rest of my lives?
No, your beach engagement.
Oh,
Your
it was,
beach engagement.
Was it dark?
my beach engagement wasn't super exciting. It was sunset though, and it was warm and
Okay.
balmy, and it was in the Florida Keys. I think he was deployed, and I drove down because I was living in like Cocoa Beach area because he was stationed there, but he was out on a ship, and he like pulled into port, and I drove down, and so we're having a weekend together. So of course, a weekend together is always fun.
Did
like
he
it's
ask your
vacation.
dad? I can't remember.
Probably. He was
Oh,
pretty.
okay. Yeah.
Good
I
like
feel like
that.
he would have. but-
Yeah. Yeah, and so then he proposed, and I think same thing. It's like in that moment you're young and you're like, this is what's supposed to happen. You have a boyfriend, and then they ask you to marry you. Yeah, you have a boy. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I
Well,
think
from your angle, yes.
in the moment you just say yes, and then you just start
Yeah.
telling people, and then you start being like, oh shit, this is real. Maybe this isn't the best decision for me right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank God you did that in 24 hours.
Yeah,
She
well,
waited, how many years you
I,
waited?
I did stay
I'm
with
Not
him.
that many years, actually.
I'm totally messing
One
with
year. That marriage lasted 1 year.
You. So mine lasted. But you know, me and my ex-wife were together for 6 years before we got married.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Marriage killed it.
Oh, I think it's the same as what y'all are talking about. If I really paid attention to everything that was going on,
Yeah.
I would have known that probably wasn't going to work out.
Yeah.
But you,
Yeah. You
you
just
want
do.
you want things to work out, so
Yeah.
you kind of make them like they're working out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a weird delusion that probably we all do in some phase of our life.
I think so too. And
Yeah.
I think that's why you hear people that have been married for 10 or 15 years and then they get a divorce and you're like, how were you with someone so long and then you divorce? But it's the same thing. You just float along and you make it work. And all of a sudden one day you're just like, I can't do this anymore. But I just dawned on me one day, how that, because time can just fly. I've been married 10 years this year and it just shows 10 years can just elapse. And all of a sudden you're like, whoa. It's a
Yeah.
big chunk of time, but in the day to day of a marriage, it just kind of you can float along, you can be engaged with it and live, or you can just kind of float and time passes. Weird.
Well, I think you have to have also somebody you want to be engaged with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad we're banging on this guy, but you weren't in
Poor
it,
guy.
so it probably the
Yeah.
year, it probably felt long. That year probably felt really
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Was it just a year?
Yeah.
Dang.
It was long for you too. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I thought you guys were together forever.
I thought it was at
Nope.
least 2, but
No,
I knew it was
How
short.
is it to experience all of her pain all the time? I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Like,
that's
I
part
feel
of
I feel like y'all like y'all are like twins that are
Okay.
experiencing pain like across the
Just
universe.
at different times, though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I feel like when she was in her hoe phase, I was
Married.
I was in my very first like long-term relationship, my
Yeah.
very first boyfriend, and it was a long-term relationship. And then it kind of shifted.
Yeah.
Like my hoe phase was much later in my 30s. So
We've always been there for each other's dramas, though.
Yeah.
I can remember, for
Yeah.
some reason, I don't have a great memory of stuff, but I can like remember where I've been at certain pivotal moments in your life.
yeah.
Not so much in my life.
Yeah.
Like I know where I was standing at work when we like had certain conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like share. Do you have any
Like-
you can't share?
Like the one that when she told me she was engaged to husband number 1, I was in the corridor hallway outside my office when I
Yeah.
worked for a weird guy, and I shouldn't say
Yeah.
that because he could be listening.
I remember where I was when you told me you were going to marry Paul, and this was like you were in England.
I don't even remember this.
I was working in your dad's office.
Oh my god.
And you were like, I think I'm going to marry this guy. And I was like, oh, God, she says this all the time. I'm like,
You think I'd been engaged more than once?
I know.
How many times you've only been engaged
Only
once?
the one time, but she makes it sound like it's like
because
6.
she had these long-term boyfriends,
Yeah.
like lots of them. So it was, I'm not saying lots
Yeah.
of.
There was a
Wait,
couple.
Lots of long-term boyfriends.
Yeah, she
How
was like,
old do you think I
serial
am?
monogamist, right?
Yeah, for a
I
little
mean,
while.
there was, I should not name them off.
Probably not, just in case they
But
find this.
anyway, there.
This is all after her hoe phase. Yes.
Yeah.
Or intermix.
Intermixed.
I don't remember.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm like, I
it
don't
was
remember.
it was very much like I think he's the one. Like there were multiple I think he's the ones, and so it was like
You're
I'm like,
right.
this is a guy from England. She's seen him like twice. I am like, okay, you're in. Like, okay. Sure thing. That one actually stuck. So
That one stuck. You're right, actually. I do remember feeling like that multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, okay. Fair, not fair. If you're gonna date somebody, shouldn't you like invest in them as
Yeah.
if they were going to be the one?
she did.
Totally.
You know what I mean? I
Totally.
mean, now there's probably weird lines you don't want to cross. You know,
Probably
you know what I
crossed
mean?
them. I'm sure I crossed them.
Well, like yeah, getting engaged like 24, like
Oh.
like I mean, a 24-hour engagement is pretty.
No,
like,
I stayed engaged.
She
I did.
stayed engaged.
I stayed engaged. I just told him it was a mistake, and he proceeded to try to convince me to stay for the
How
whole
long did
year.
that go on?
Probably like almost a year.
What was
Yeah.
that like?
I ended up cheating on him.
I mean, that makes sense.
I tried to get out of it, and he like wouldn't let me, and then just it
Yeah.
happened. I'm not proud of it,
No, but okay, but like,
but that's how that went down.
no, but
Yeah.
I think that
God, that was bad.
you obviously didn't want to hurt his feelings or like
Yeah.
hurt him,
Yeah.
right? But when someone doesn't understand what you're trying to tell them, then you start to resort to things that are like, well,
Yeah.
what about this?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
you cool with this? And he's like, yeah, cheat on me all you want. You're
Yeah.
like, damn it.
Yeah, he was not cool with it.
No.
Let's just say that.
No, that's how the engagement ended. That's a good
also-
story. You should tell it.
Hey, no, but also, fair or not fair, you asked to end it way before that.
If my memory serves me correctly, yes, I tried.
So I mean,
Yeah.
like how
Yeah.
long are you gonna be held captive?
Right? Yeah.
Held captive.
I think if there was a
I
situation,
don't think she was held captive, but you know.
but yes, yes, it was bound to end in a bad way. The way he was
Yeah.
not letting me out of that situation. Yeah. But I had a little house I was living in and a dog, and then I didn't have any of it. That's a whole different story.
Okay.
We got lots of good lives. This podcast could go on till
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I mean, okay. Well, look. Does anybody need a drink? Does anybody?
I've got my drink and my backup.
I'm gonna pour my drink into this cup.
I need to check phones.
I just did. I'm good.
Nothing from my husband.
No,
Okay.
not to me.
If he needed me,
His ears aren't burning enough.
yeah,
I
not
know.
yet.
Our husbands are gonna be like, "Wow, ladies."
Look again.
I'd be like, I learned something new about you.
Mine will know nothing new.
See, that's what I'm saying. No way. This is probably who you are in front of your husbands, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1000%.
Okay, so we got to finish this up. Let's go like 2 more. Like she had
Eras?
said 5 eras. Like we were
I think
at
we only hit
teenager,
the second
20s.
era so far.
Yeah.
What's the
20s.
let's go with the most. What's the current era y'all are living in right now? What is this era?
Raising a
Mom era.
momming.
Yeah,
Momming.
1000% mom.
Are y'all like y'all's own mom support group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, especially when they were little. And is my first child and her second, so she knew things that I didn't know. So there were lots of phone calls and texts for
Yeah.
that first.
Yeah, there were.
First.
They've just
2
shifted
years.
now to like less
Complaining
like,
about
what
them.
do I do about this versus like holy terror.
Yeah.
What
Now
is
it's like, does
happening?
yours do this?
Yeah.
Does yours hate this too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are your girls gross? My daughter's gross.
Well, I saw your handshake.
Yeah, we saw that.
No, but that's not the kind of grossness I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
Like she'll toot on me and then like
Oh,
laugh
yeah.
about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
During
I'm like-
her naked wrestle sessions
Oh,
with
yeah,
her
I
dad.
run around like naked. I'm like put clothes on.
Yeah.
Like what are you doing, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to be teaching her that though, or you want to teach her that her body can be,
No, I'm just kind of like it's when she run the bathroom and like shake her booty up like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
like
yeah.
oh come on man.
totally?
You know, like I don't mind her being naked. Other than like,
And then when
it's just weird because I'm a dude.
Yeah.
When I say something like, we don't do that, then it's like, oh, we don't? Watch me. Which I don't know where she gets that. So weird.
It's not
so
you?
weird.
It's not me.
Yeah, I feel like my husband have more stories of her being gross because she's like more gross with him. I think it's like
Yeah,
shaking her
same.
naked butt or like bending over in his face and like tooting on
She
him
likes
when
to
they're
stick her
wrestling.
feet in her face. She thinks that's
Yeah.
real funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so my kid's pretty normal, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Yep.
100%.
Fantastic.
That is what we have each other for. Is my kid
Yeah.
normal? Does your kid do this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
These drinks are great. This is great, by the way.
Aren't they
They're
good?
great.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
thank you. All right, so we have 4 subjects.
Okay.
Okay, we'll probably do like 1 or 2 questions each. Okay. Everybody's gonna answer the question.
Listen, we already got the gnarly stuff out of the way. We're ready.
Yeah, this is
Bring
good.
it on.
Nice little warm up.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be talking about potential ex-husband number 1 that never became a husband and your ex-husband. Okay.
Okay, I don't think I've ever told this story before, so I'll just tell it real quick. The first person I was engaged to, and this is sad. Oh, I'm sorry, person I was engaged to. First person I was engaged to, we literally knew each other. We worked with each other for like 2 weeks, and I got engaged. And then we stayed engaged for about like a year, and then obviously that didn't work.
So it was like love at first sight.
I mean, I guess I thought I guess
Yeah.
that's what I thought it was.
Well, she did too. She said yes.
Yeah, but then when I told my parents, they were like,
You
WTF.
did what?
Yeah.
Yeah. And my mom was like, you sure?
Yeah.
You're
Like,
always,
so
we're always
sure.
so sure.
But you
I
didn't
was so
get-
sure.
You didn't get married though, so
No, we did not get married.
Yeah.
But I just told my girlfriend the story the other day. We were right before we broke up for the final time. We were driving home from Austin, and she had bought me a video game, and I really wanted to go home with it. So I made up with her like long enough to get the video game, and then started a fight, and then left.
Oh
You're like,
wow.
and I'm never coming back.
Wow. I would say that's low, but meh, not really.
Well, some
Par
you know,
for the course, right?
I mean, look, I
We've
think
done
I think
lower.
so far what we've
Yeah.
learned is you do what you got to do.
Yeah. Even
Right?
for a
Yeah.
video game.
I don't even remember what video game it was.
Really?
Yeah, but like everything worked out fine.
Yeah.
You think I would remember what the video game was, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't even remember my first anniversary, my first husband. So you don't remember a video game. I don't remember a whole marriage. So
You're off the hook.
Did y'all get divorced after the first anniversary?
yes, it was sometime in February. It was the beginning of February.
I was
I
gonna
just
say
can
February,
never
'cause it was
remember if
cold.
it was like the 6th,
Cool.
8th, or the 10th.
Not the right month.
That's neither here nor there.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a stack of questions, but y'all also right now need to decide like who's gonna go first as far as picking questions. Y'all have a preference of who picks first?
Not it.
Good. Oh, okay. I'll pick first.
Okay. So, Caitlin, do you want to go with the bad, tough questions, good, or reflection? Let's say reflection for last. So let's
Yeah, I'll go with tough questions.
tough questions.
Yeah.
All right.
Like Jeopardy. Wait.
Tough questions
Ooh, this
for
is good. This is a good
500.
one. Right out the
Bob.
box.
Oh boy.
So you are asking Erin,
Okay.
what is something about me you don't understand?
What's something about me you don't understand?
This is what she does. She repeats it.
Yeah.
That was kind of like a wedding vowie. Like, repeat after me.
I think she was just acting out the part where she
I
asked
was.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this should be fun.
Well, I was like waffling between two, but I think I got it. This is just like no holds bar, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, y'all are
Listen.
friends. Y'all do whatever y'all got to do.
We
over
got to
there. I
leave
mean,
here together in the same Uber. Keep that in mind. Okay?
Okay. I don't understand how you can still sleep with your husband even when you don't like him that day.
Oh, like sleep with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sex.
Not,
Sorry.
yeah, not.
Bone him.
Bowling.
Bone
Yeah.
him. How-
bowling.
Oh,
how do
yeah.
you wait, was that a question? Did I ask the question?
No, you did it right.
A
Yeah,
statement?
you don't understand how I can do that.
Yeah. So is that asking you, so how do you
do I
this?
explain?
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious.
Caitlin
I, mean,
is
I think
very-
I already know. I think I already know, but now I have a question for Erin. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
Oh, God, don't ask me that.
I mean,
the reason I still can is because for a couple of reasons. A, it's for me. B,
you do get
is-
something out of it.
I do get something out of it. B, it 9 out of 10 times fixes it.
Mm-hmm.
It fixes whatever tiff we've had. Like, I can look at him and be like, I just want to stab him in the eyes. And then if we do that, I'm like, okay, I want to stab him a little less. You know?
But see, I know these things because we've had this conversation
Yeah.
many times. I still don't
She just
understand.
doesn't get it.
Get it?
Okay, so do I ask her now, or do you had an interjectory question?
Well,
Now I'm scared.
My interjectory question was, "Hey, Erin, how do you not sleep with your husband when you're mad at him?" That was my question.
That's easy. You just don't.
She's like, cause I'm mad.
Yeah.
I think people handle things in different ways, right?
Yeah.
And also, like, there's a scale of emotions, and you have your own scale. So on your scale, if that whole incident is not high enough to merit no
Yeah.
sex.
True. There are very few, like, we don't get in a lot of large arguments. And even when we do, they don't last they might last like a day or two. So I wouldn't say, yeah, to me, sometimes I'm like, we're going to get this over with and just fix it. And that fixes it. So,
Mhm.
Wait, the sex fixes it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Erin, you don't have to repeat this, but what you'd be saying is, what is something about me you don't understand?
I think she does have to repeat
What is something about me that you don't understand?
that. I don't understand how you go through life so unplanned. She, like, she'll tell me, we're going to come to Oklahoma on such and such date. Okay, the date comes. Okay, what time are you guys going to leave? Well, I think we're going to leave around 8 or 9. Okay. The next morning, 11 o'clock rolls around. Hey, are you guys on the road? No, we haven't quite left yet. I'm still packing and doing laundry. I'm sorry, what? Like, she just... I can't get her to plan vacations. She's like, oh, that's really far in advance. I'm like, oh, it's a vacation. You kind of have to like book things and plan it out and pick a date and pick a month even. And she's like, yeah, we might be in. And I'm such a planner that I'm like, so I don't understand how she operates her life like that, but obviously it works.
Or does it?
It doesn't work for me.
Okay,
But-
let me ask you this: how have you remained her friend?
I don't
And
know.
no, and I don't mean that in like a negative way. And I mean that's the kind of stuff that would end a friendship.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Or a marriage, it
Or-
would.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think I've known her for so long that I just know that's how she is, even though in my mind I'm like, one of these days.
You've accepted her.
She's going to just be like, yes, let's plan the trip. And she's going to show up on time. And, like tonight, I went to book the Uber to come here, and she goes, oh, if you book that, that's really going to stress me out. And I go, we have to leave the house at that time, whether we get in an Uber or we get in the car. Like, we have to. She goes, well, I could have a few more minutes. And I was like, no, that's called leaving late. Like,
This is a true story. I was like, don't book it because
Yeah,
that means
she
we have
goes-
to leave on time.
she
And I
goes,
don't know if
book
I
it."
can do that.
I'm like, booked.
And she's like, 20 minutes till we're leaving. 10 minutes till we're leaving. I
I'm
was
like
like,
doing the countdown. Yeah, we're so polar opposite in that way. But
Okay, but obviously,
true.
this has been going on for a long time.
yeah.
I think it's gotten worse lately.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's gotten worse?
Like I feel like since having a kid and having like the extra layer of complication, not that it's complicated, but
No,
one more
You're correct.
one more human to pack for and plan for.
Get your shoes on. What? Get your shoes on,
Yeah.
please.
I don't want to wear that. Let me go change, brush your teeth, all the things. Also, I have to pack her stuff and my stuff, and I'm a bad packer.
She's also a lot nicer than I am, like in general, and also as a mother. She's like the mom who, like, if Sienna's like, I'm not getting dressed, she'll be like, honey, let's talk about this. Like, let's talk about why you don't want to get dressed. And she'll like get down on the floor at her level, and she'll sit there and like do this back and forth about why she does. And I'm the mom that's like, you're not getting dressed. Well, then I'm going to dress you myself. And I like, we're so different in that way.
Yeah.
So that's probably what takes you a lot longer too, because she's negotiating and having conversations. And I'm like,
Yeah. And I also think that I'm one of the women that have undiagnosed ADHD possibly because I feel very disorganized, and it's only made it more obvious since having a kid. And I've read lots of stories actually about women being super underdiagnosed with ADHD.
Yeah.
And like once they have kids, it really comes forward because it's just so much harder to stay task oriented and stay on time and plan. And I feel like ever since becoming a mom, it's definitely gotten harder to be on time and harder to pack and harder to leave the house. I'm sure I've always been like this, but I feel like way more stressed about all of the planning and stuff lately, like in the last few years.
Man, you and my girlfriend have more than just those name in common.
Yeah. Does she
But I
feel
mean,
that
but
too?
I think this is all like very normal stuff, and I think
Yeah.
that like when you're kids add another level of pressure,
Mm-hmm.
and when you're put under a little more pressure, you start to go like, oh shit,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta plan some things.
It is true though. Like
or not.
Like even for this weekend, we're maybe staying in a hotel tomorrow. Maybe haven't booked it yet. That probably is probably completely stressing her out. But I'm like,
Oh.
nah, we'll figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
my year is planned through December
Whew,
already.
when
Like,
someone asks me to do something and it's like more than 4 months away, it stresses me out because it's too far away.
Okay, so like I'm being very serious right now. How do y'all make this work? Because I feel like this is just like it feels like y'all just be constantly arguing. Like y'all couldn't be polar opposites. So how does this whole thing work?
I think it's because it's never for like super important things. Like these are trips to see each other or like, not that they're not important, but it's not like, do you know what I mean?
Seeing you is not that important.
like seeing you is like not,
Like
not
I
our-
will get there at some point to see you.
This is like
Yeah.
one of your weddings that you got divorced from.
Yeah.
This is important things. you
Yeah.
know?
This is
But like to
but like
me,
even okay, I've been with my husband. We're going into like 8 years, and he knows this about Erin.
okay, this should be good. What
He's
does James
like-
think of
So like,
Whenever I'm like-
no, it's like, is it like this? Just really quickly, is it like this? Where you're like, okay, let this go, and he's just sitting down, going like, man, no reason to get in a rush. Erin ain't here yet, right?
Yes.
exactly.
1000%.
Yeah.
He like I said, Erin and Paul are gonna come up with Sienna for Shelby's birthday, and he goes, oh, okay. I was like, well, she says they are, and he's like, okay, well, we'll count them in, but
This motivates me to change.
But,
just
you
so
know.
you know.
but it's
That's
like
all it took after all these years. Like
all
okay,
it took was my husband, not me.
no,
my best
and saying
friend.
it right now, like you never even told her that before, and then saying it right now, she's like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna be on time for everything now.
Whoa. I didn't go that far.
Not
But I will
everything.
say, earlier this year, I said, let's talk about trips for the whole year. Let's pick dates.
She did. And then how many dates have we picked?
1.
Okay.
But there were only like 3 that we talked. But I was like, hey, I want to plan stuff with you. Let's do this.
Now, but
I was trying.
But you're already shifting the dates on the one trip that we do have planned.
Possibly.
Yeah.
She's trying.
Hey, I feel like this year I was trying to make more of an effort to be better for you.
To be better for me.
and
better
see,
for you.
see if it alleviated my stress. But yeah,
I
just
probably
can't.
stress you out more, honestly, because I'm like,
Okay.
It doesn't though.
Let's do it.
It doesn't, because Paul's also like that, and I'm like, look, we're gonna get there when we get there.
Yeah, I actually was talking about how from my house to Erin's house, it's 5 hours and 20 minutes. When they drive to my house, it's 9 hours.
One time, okay, we had lots of stops.
Every time you guys come, it's way more than 5 hours.
Hey, we have to
And
get.
I'm like, what are they doing? I'm like, are they like stopping? And I mean, what is happening here? Like, is someone getting ill multiple times? Like, what is taking them 9 hours on a 5-hour trip?
Where do y'all stop on the way to Oklahoma?
Only Buc-ee's.
But do you want to know what my
Every one
husband's
of them, or
response
what?
was? Yeah. He goes, Caitlin, they probably just told you that they left and they hadn't actually left so that you would leave her alone. I'm like, that's valid. That's probably true.
I usually don't tell you we're on the road till we've been driving for like an hour.
Yeah,
so that
you don't, yeah.
So it's not quite like, oh yeah, we left like an hour ago.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then they show
I
up
like
9
how y'all
hours
both know
later.
this, but it's still going on. Like, you know, like y'all still doing it, and y'all both know. Y'all know what's going on.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm on to you.
I try. My poor husband's like, what time are we actually leaving for this
Yeah.
trip? And I'm like, I don't know. Give or
Yeah.
take 3 hours.
She was supposed to pick out what she was going to wear tonight, yesterday. That was our agreement.
That was a very loose agreement. That was never a definitive decision.
But when I showed up, she still hadn't showered. She was still getting stuff out of the laundry. I'm like,
yeah.
ugh.
Okay,
I do it to myself.
We're so different.
I
It's
used
so
to think
funny.
I was type A till I met you,
Yeah.
or till we became adults. Then I realized
Yeah.
you're type A.
Yeah.
I am not. Maybe I used to be, but I'm not anymore.
Okay, so I get this impression that Erin is really trying to meet you where you're at. Do you feel like that? Like, I mean, she's planning a trip. Like she's trying to plan. She's trying. Okay, but
I
like,
think she wants to meet me where I'm
Yeah.
at,
Okay,
but
okay,
she
but-
can't. It's
okay,
like
but
not
hang
in
on.
her.
That's not the question I have. The question I have is, where are you trying to meet her where she's at, but like not worrying about things. Like
I
try not
have to.
Like if I
Every-
said, don't
every
worry
time
about
with
this
her.
hotel tomorrow until let Erin figure it out. Just don't
I
even worry
haven't.
about
Have
it.
I mentioned the hotel?
No, you've been very
I
chill.
haven't
So that's
mentioned
good.
the
See, that's
hotel.
good.
She handles me really well.
I do.
I appreciate your flexibility and
Yeah,
your patience.
because if you
with
were my husband,
timing.
ugh. Actually, we made the comment that I think to you that if we were gay, we would be married.
Yeah.
but I don't know. It might not work.
That is the biggest insult you've ever
Maybe
told
it
me.
would work because we're opposites, and opposites attract.
Probably you'd just be getting pissed at me all the time for being
I would
late.
just.
Do you think if y'all got married, it would ruin it?
Yes. I think part of the reason it works, to answer your question, is because we don't live near each other. So the times
don't make excuses for not moving near me.
the time she has to deal with my lateness is like infrequently because we don't see each other all the time.
That's not always been the case.
When's the last time we lived near each other?
Okay, high school.
17.
Yeah, you were still late then.
Watch out. My mom was in charge of me at that point. I was
That's
barely
true.
driving. I don't know if she was late. Maybe she was.
All right.
Next question.
Let's do another one out of the stack because
Okay.
this is fun. What is a dream you have to let go of? So why this would be more fun to do it this way. Why don't you tell Erin a dream she needs to let go of? And
A dream you need to let
is
go
it
of.
planning a trip? I'm just,
Her dream that she needs to let go of is she wants everyone to live near each other. She's like, I just want all the family members and all the friends to all live near each other.
Don't you want that too?
And yeah, but I think you like actually want it. And I'm like, that's a cool thought. But for me, like, I think in your mind, you're like trying to figure out how it could like be a reality.
Mm.
And it's not, right? If we really think about it. She said maybe, see?
Mhm. Yeah, I'm not denying that.
So, but I'm very black and white. I like to say I'm a realist. But I mean, the idea of like Paul's family and your family and everyone
You want,
living
like, a
all near each
compound?
other.
Is that what
it's
you
not-
want?
She would love that.
Don't lie to him. You want one too.
I want one with you.
She wants a compound just with moms and
I
their
do.
kids.
I do.
You
Mostly
guys can
just
come.
you.
You
Mostly
can
just
come. It'll be with your tiny houses.
so my girlfriend's uncle, they bought a piece of land and they just made their own street and block, and then all their
Yes.
friends had like they were in some mobile home club where they like follow each other around the country, And so then they just built houses on that street and made their own like rules and stuff like
They
that.
actually
I love
did that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
the kind of community.
she's
And then
made
if someone
that
moves
comment
out, it has to be
before, too.
approval for somebody to move in. Like, but I
Yeah.
think everybody kind of still lives there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so the street, there's never anybody on the street. So like my daughter
Yeah.
can just run up and down the street,
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's awesome.
That's
so
cool.
We could pick the name of the street and everything.
Yeah, it's time to move.
Okay, is it Oklahoma or Texas?
Yeah,
What-
Oklahoma.
This is the dream Caitlin needs to let go of.
Is it? You say that. Sometimes she asks me to look for houses, so I don't think she's really let go of the
know.
dream.
Yeah.
Do I need to let go of the dream?
No, I don't know. That's
See?
that's the only thing I can think of to say.
What-
Yeah.
So are you going with that, or is there something else she needs to let go of?
When I picked that card, I was not thinking of it like of the other person.
Oh, that was your card?
Yeah.
It was
So-
your dream you needed. You were going to say what dream
Well,
you
it was like
needed to
I was
let go?
thinking of like a business.
And
or
what's the
something.
dream
yeah.
that you need to let go of?
Well, now that we're like on this whole different trajectory, this doesn't feel totally relevant. It's kind of like a switch of directions. Maybe we should just.
You could just say, hey, I don't want to tell you. That would have been like,
No, it's not. It's like I was thinking about it in like a business. I was thinking of like a dream for a career. That was like my intention when I picked that card. But no, I was just gonna say I feel like becoming a mom has become more of a focus than a career. I was always thinking I would own a big company and employ lots of people and be a really good manager and a good leader. And then you just are tired all the time and you have a toddler. And then you're like, maybe that's not what I'm cut out for.
well, okay, but maybe, maybe you're just in a holding pattern right now. I mean, but she's not going to be 4 forever.
I had a thought about that yesterday. I was just like, you know what? It's not always going to be like this. Yeah, but then I'm going to be older and probably more tired.
Then we're going to have teenagers. Then we're going to.
Oh, then I'll be
And
up all night worrying where she
Yeah,
is. I don't
yeah.
think it'll end. Yeah.
Okay, so, Erin, we're going to switch subjects. The bad, the good. Let's do the bad or the good. We're going to say reflection for last. So bad or good?
Bad.
So asking each other, what do you think we need to do to improve our relationship?
I feel like we just talked about it.
Well,
Okay, well, we could go on to
let
the
me
next
get
one.
out my note card.
Okay. So this is why I have multiple questions.
Mhm.
Describe a time I made you anxious. I feel like we've already talked about that too.
Wait, I have a good memory for
Oh
that
wait,
one.
whoa!
I was gonna say, I didn't pick
okay,
this
you have a good
one.
story?
I
You have a
did.
good story?
Well, it was the only. I'll just say the first thing that came to mind when I saw that card was, which this might kind of describe our personalities a little bit. We were probably like, I don't know, 11 years old or something.
dear.
Caitlin snuck into my house because growing up we never locked the doors, and she hid somewhere and jumped out and scared
Oh,
me.
shit.
Oh, that sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
See, I don't
You
remember
trying
that.
to die or what? Wow.
And we were little, so I don't know if there was. Yeah. Anyway, it made me so scared, and I don't watch horror movies because I'm scared of that kind of stuff. This girl sneaks into my house and scares me when I didn't even know it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Back in the day when we didn't
Probably
lock the
checks
doors.
out.
Or,
Yeah. Definitely not the side door. Was never locked.
No, none of them are.
I really didn't know we are going to cover so much ground. Okay. Okay. First, when I asked this question, I need to know who put this in the pile.
Okay.
Have you ever told someone I love you but did not
Oh,
mean it?
that was
And if
me.
so, why? Who put that in the pile?
I did.
Why did I have this feeling it was you? Based on everything discussed so far. But does anybody? Well, okay. These are individual questions, so anybody want to go first? Well, somebody's gonna go first.
Sure.
Yeah,
Got
well,
it.
yeah. You go ahead and go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we know where Erin's stories are gonna go. You know what I mean?
Or yours.
Who have I told? Oh. Okay. Yes, I have told people I love you when probably some guy, that's like, oh, I love you. And I'm like, oh, I love you too. And then you're like, oh.
Okay.
know.
Let me ask you this: Is being married to your husband make you reevaluate the other people that you've told I love you? Does that make sense? Like, I'm assuming you have a good marriage.
Yeah.
And when you have something going really good like that, you go like, man, I told a lot of people I love them. I don't know if I really did or not.
Oh, for sure. No, I didn't.
Did you
Definitely
know what
with
I
a
mean?
couple. I think it was just like being young and kind of like the same thing with the proposal. Someone says it and you feel like it's what you're supposed to say back. So you're just like, love you too. And then you're like, I don't. And also, I mean, even in times when you genuinely think you do, and then hindsight, you look back and you're like, that was not what that was at all. You know, it can be, like sometimes infatuation is mistaken at a young age.
What about this girl that I dated that I told her I loved her, but she
Yeah.
told me, I don't love you yet, so I'm not going to tell you, and I kept telling her. What does that say about me?
Oh, that's really nice of her.
Persistence.
I
She
said,
was honest with you.
yeah.
It was very honest.
I did say thank you once when a guy said, I love you.
It's the worst.
I think that's a very polite thing to do. If you don't love them.
Yeah. We had been dating for like 2 weeks. I was like,
Oh, he's
thanks.
just a little lover.
It was
What's the
so
quickest
weird.
you've ever told someone you love them?
Oh, wow. I have no idea.
Honestly, I think my husband.
How quick was that?
Probably a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like a couple weeks too,
Yeah.
probably.
Aaron, do you want to say something about this question?
I don't think I've ever told someone I love them and didn't mean it, because I feel like at that moment I did feel like I loved them.
Oh, what a good
And-
person.
I think I'm just easy to be like, oh, I love you. And maybe part of it was infatuation, but like
Yeah.
for every guy that I said I love you to, I think I meant it. And like, I think I did fall fast for people, and it was fine. I usually broke up with them. No big deal.
Oh,
Yeah,
she for sure
everybody-
did.
Everything worked out fine.
I want to tell you
There's a broken list of men that like have never recovered, but like everything's
from
great.
Erin for sure.
Oh, God, I was
had a
so
theory.
ruthless.
Whenever I was like dating a guy and I was like, I just don't know what to do, and she'd be like, break up with him. Break up with him. And I'd be like, what? She's like, you have to break up with him first.
Yes.
That was her rule. She
Guard your
always,
emotions.
if she felt like it was going downhill, even the slightest, she'd just be like, bam,
Yeah.
like you're done.
I probably need some therapy about that. I think it was about, maintaining the upper hand and not letting them break up with you. You break up with them
You
first.
would always say that, like, you are not going to be the one that got dumped. Like, you do it. And I'm like, huh? I like didn't even know how to respond, but she did. She'd dump him.
I was
straight
mean.
up every
I
time.
was pretty mean. Yeah.
I dated my girlfriend previously. We dated like 10 years ago. And when we got back together this past time, she told me, she goes, you're the only person to ever break up with me. And I was like, yeah.
Like, that's right.
No, but I on some level, I was kind of like, I wonder if that means something. You know what I mean? Because she broke
Yeah.
up with every other guy. But I was the
Yeah.
one. And that, I mean,
Aw, now
My
you're back
husband claims
together.
he's never been broken up with. I think he's lying.
I was only broken up with one time.
because, yeah, you're doing it so
One
fast.
guy.
I mean, like how the guy. It's like you start, it's like you start dating. You're like, I'm breaking up with you.
Yeah. Anytime.
Have no take backs.
Yeah.
You're engaged 24 hours. It's like, I don't want to, I'm out of here.
Oh gosh, it's
true.
true.
It
It
is.
is. It is true.
Wait,
I mean,
who broke up with you?
I had a 3-month rule. I let him go for 3 months, and then,
Yeah, she. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
trying
but-
to remember. I think it was like or something in high school. I think it was just one guy in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
I just want to say something real quick.
Yeah.
As a person that stayed in relationships way too long, a lot of the time,
Yeah.
I really have a lot of respect for someone if they go like, I just don't think this is gonna work, and go ahead and just like cutting it like that. You know what I mean? Now, again, I don't know how healthy that is, but like, but there is a level of like, kind of like, I mean, it's almost more rude to waste someone's time if you don't
Yeah.
feel like you want to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think hers was more. She didn't want to be the one. You said it. You wanted to have the upper hand. So even if she still wanted to be in the relationship, if she felt an inkling of like they didn't want to be, then it was like, okay, well, no, I don't want to be either, and also bye.
and
Like-
also I didn't want to be with them though. Little things would annoy me. Remember, I would get
Oh,
so
yeah.
annoyed with the little
Yeah.
things. So I was like, duh, I can't date this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
poor guys. It was so little stuff. They don't deserve that, but it happened.
I didn't think Erin was ever going to get married, honestly.
Yeah,
Did you ever think she'd have a kid?
No,
I didn't want any for a long time.
I didn't think so. It's actually been really cool to see, like, she's so much more nurturing than I thought she was going to be. That sounds bad, but like,
Yeah, fair.
I didn't think she was ever going to have them. So when she did, I wasn't sure what she was going to be like. And she's just like a very natural mom, which is
Aw. I can handle it.
I'm kidding.
I think there's something about having kids. If you're a person that's not very organized or not very punctual or all these things, they're like, well, like you don't have a choice. Like you gotta. It makes you kind of grow as a person in ways that probably you didn't even expect or probably know,
Right,
or
but
even thought you maybe needed.
She'll have to get it together when Sienna's like
Going to
late for
school.
soccer practice and our coach starts yelling at her, and then it's gonna be Erin's fault, and she's gonna feel bad, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, this is when I have to get it together."
You know what? Maybe I've just been so late my whole life, and now I have someone to blame it on. Sienna. I was like,
you know what though?
oh, my toddler made me late.
My promptness comes from my childhood when my mom and dad were late everywhere. We were late everywhere, and I hated it. I hated being late.
Oh, this is really good for Sienna then.
I hated it. No,
That's what I'm hearing. I'll keep being late, and she will be
and
so
she'll
on
turn
time.
out really punctual.
Yeah, I like this. This is
She'll
positive.
be like, my mom caused
Great
me
job,
trauma.
Erin.
Yeah. Just cause her more trauma, and then
Yeah.
she'll later be like really on
When
time.
we're going to school now, she goes, "Mommy, are we late?" I'm like, "Oh gosh, I need to stop saying that around her and stop rushing her." And I'm like, nope, we are on time.
Yeah. I mean, I remember showing up to like softball games, and it would be like, 3 innings had already happened or whatever, and I'm running out there, and everyone's already playing the game, and it's like my mom could not be anywhere to save her life.
I feel her.
Yeah, 2 peas in a pod.
I feel that.
Okay, well, let's go back. I want to go back to this real quick. Erin, why do you think? Where did you learn the skill of like cutting people off real fast?
Cutting people off.
Like when you were dating, you were kind of like,
Oh, the skill.
because that doesn't come out of nowhere.
Oh man,
Right?
it's some kind of protective mechanism, isn't
Sure.
it?
Did you have any older siblings or anything?
I'm the oldest.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
were showing them what was up.
She's
Yeah.
like, this is how you do it, boys.
This is how you don't get your heart broken. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was just like my thing. 3 months was my max for a long time.
Yep.
If we started getting close to the 3 months, I'd probably start getting itchy foot. You're also talking about a teenager. Like, there was no relationships that should have been had during that time. I should have just been focusing on school and sports and other things. And instead, I was just dating guys.
I mean, I look back, there are reasons that I wish my parents had let me date in high school, and there are reasons that I'm thankful they didn't. But
Yeah.
When were you allowed to date?
I mean, if it was my dad's choice, never. But he had said 16, but really he meant 18. So
Okay, so
I went to my junior prom with a boy. That was my only like date before I got out of high school, and then I ended up dating him for 6 years, the same guy.
Brandon.
So yeah. So actually, I dated him before you, and then I dated him again because I in junior year
He asked you
went
to prom.
with him. So
Wow. Trading them back and forth,
I know, we
guess.
just swippy swappied.
Ay, ay, ay.
okay, would you recommend not letting your daughter date until she's 16 or 18?
I have a rule. They have to be 16 because they have to be able to actually take someone on a date.
But I mean, like, could they? Okay, how old your oldest
My
a boy though?
son
Right?
will be 13 in March.
Okay, but like you can't like take him and the girl 13-year-olds have girlfriends, right? And like boyfriends, right?
I mean, I consider it like crushes because they cannot date. How are they dating?
Well, I mean, could like would you take them to the movies?
Absolutely not.
Why?
No, I'm not chauffeuring around 13-year-olds to go make out in a movie theater.
Oh, I cannot wait for
No.
that.
Like,
part.
you think they're really gonna have the balls to make out in front of you? Like, I mean,
Yeah, they're just gonna
Well,
hold
I would
hands.
hope
I
not.
They'll be like,
kind of want to go. If you think they'll do that, I kind of like let's see what you got.
right.
That's not how you do it.
Yeah,
No,
you'd be like,
did you make out in movie theaters after you were
No.
16?
No, I had my first kiss. How old was I? It was at your house. My first kiss was at her house, at her parents' house.
"Aw."
I think I was 16.
Was it the time my parents went away and we drank their alcohol and filled it back up with water and slept in their bed?
I
and
never
everything?
drank until senior year of high school, so that was probably you drinking and me standing by fearfully. Yeah, I didn't have it. So 16, I had my first kiss, and then it grossed me out so bad that I didn't kiss anyone else again
He
until
was bad?
after high school.
He was bad.
Oh,
Who was that?
slobber all over my face. It was disgusting.
I remember him.
He was from Ventura. Okay.
Look at
He
you
was-
kissing Ventura boys.
I know. Yeah. Oh, it was, no, I was not into that.
Erin, you want to jump in?
That's how I felt about cigarettes. I smoked one
What-
that
wait.
never touched another again.
I was asking about your first kiss. I wasn't asking about.
Yeah.
She's like, that's how I felt about cigarettes.
I feel like it was at the same event. That's why I said that, because I feel like
no, that was different. The cigarettes, I did not smoke. I was the lookout in case your mom came down the hallway. I was always the lookout. I was such a goody two shoes in high school.
oh my gosh,
It was you, Kelsey, and Becky.
yeah, it was so
Smoking
gross.
clothes out
never
on your deck.
Never did it again after that.
Yeah.
Why don't I remember my first kiss? That's sad. I don't know.
Who was your first kiss?
Well,
don't know.
maybe that means it was pretty good because.
was. I bet.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was.
Quickly, Caitlin, what was her first kiss? What was her first kiss?
I need my memory.
Let me
bank.
get back there. I'm pretty sure it was
I think it might have been
at summer camp.
7th grade or something. Yeah, super cute boy. All the guys I've ever dated except one all look the same, pretty much. Brown hair, blue eyes, except
Yeah.
Mesa. Mesa's the
Yeah.
only one that was blonde,
Yeah.
Even-
last 3 months.
probably. Oh, maybe a little
Roughly.
longer. I wasn't a teenager.
Man, he hated me, remember? I can't remember why, though. I think a lot of your boyfriends probably were not fans.
Because you probably didn't like him.
Yeah, probably.
You were protective of her, I bet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on quickly. How many guys have you told her to break up with?
Have I told you to break up with?
Happened too fast, Scottie. It
I
was
don't
already
think I
done.
had a chance.
It was already.
She
No, I was, like she warned you before you got married, like,
Yeah.
hey, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be guys that you were like, nah. Like
I
that.
didn't like. I liked. I did not like for you because he was like very hippy dippy, very like just not. I don't think his personality was strong enough for you.
It was not. He was too nice and soft.
Yeah, he was. Yes,
You probably didn't like me because he was mean.
I did not like. Who else? I did really like.
That was the guy I was engaged
Yeah,
to.
he ended up being.
I
a jerk
dated
at
good
the end.
guys, I
She
feel
did,
like.
Yeah.
They were good looking.
Yeah, I did not.
They were nice. Athletic.
all the qualities that you need.
Nice. Good looking.
rich, nice.
All right. Okay, we're gonna go to the good. So this is you're asking each other, what is your favorite memory of me? So Caitlin, you're gonna have to do both of these. Because she doesn't.
I
she
have
doesn't-
one. I have
Oh,
one.
you
I
have
have
one? Okay,
one.
you go first.
Wait,
before
a
you forget.
singular favorite memory?
Just one that pops in your mind right now. Like, just like, there's
a lot
gotta
of
be a
pressure.
great story.
I'm going for one from it. I picked that card and it was just like an easy childhood memory that popped in my head.
Aw.
So we used to rollerblade on her driveway singing Aladdin Disney songs together up and down her driveway.
That was actually your driveway, and we were holding bunnies.
I
Do you
didn't have a
remember?
driveway that could rollerblade.
Yes, we did. We did, and we used to get caught on all the tree shit, and it was not very smooth. But we.
I
did.
thought it was because your driveway had a little bit of a hill, so we'd go down. I bet we did
You're
both.
right. I'm gonna
Caitlin,
have to
can you
answer
take over?
both
Can
of
you
these.
take over,
Caitlin!
please, for her memory?
We did it on both. Dang it.
We probably did do it on both of our driveways.
I remember your very smooth paved concrete driveway with a slight decline on our rollerblades.
Okay, do you remember though when we were holding the bunnies?
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah.
doing it at your house.
We used to sneak breed my rabbits.
We did. We would put her rabbits together so that they would hump and have babies, and
then
her
we'd have-
mom used to get so mad.
And then we'd have a lot of bunnies to play with.
Yeah, we just like put them in the same cage together.
Y'all like bunny pimps.
We were for a little while.
You're like, go in there and satisfy him, and make sure you get the money.
It took like 2 minutes and boom, the deed was done. And then we had bunnies
Yeah.
like 12 weeks later.
know.
or whatever
What
it
a
is.
horrible
I know.
prostitution ring y'all running. Like,
They were
like
real
y'all,
cute.
hopefully y'all weren't charging by the minute.
It only took a minute, and then they
Like,
were
it
done.
was like you got 12 cents.
Yeah.
I remember your mom yelling at us like, "You have got to stop putting those rabbits together."
Probably.
They were so cute though.
We sold them. I mean,
How
You
much
did.
y'all sell those bunnies for?
I don't remember.
Maybe it
Not
was
a lot.
Maybe it was a pretty good business.
Yeah, we were entrepreneurs from a young
Yeah.
age.
Okay, Caitlin, what's your favorite memory of Erin?
That's really hard.
Yeah, I mean, just pick anything that just comes to mind.
I don't remember what birthday this was, but you were home for something during the college years, and we went to Howl at the Moon. Do you
21.
remember that?
21st birthday.
Was whose 21st?
Hours, because we
We were
did
just
hours.
celebrating it
Mhm.
together. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Are y'all's birthdays like really far apart?
1 month.
One
okay.
month and
That's
2
close enough.
days,
1
and
month
our
and-
daughters are 1 month and 2 days apart.
Yeah.
Isn't
Wow.
that trippy?
Very.
As soon as she went into labor, I was like, "Oh shit! I got 1 month and 2 days left being pregnant."
Yeah,
And it happened.
So crazy. But it was just you and I,
Mm-hmm.
and we went out. We were in LA, I think. I don't remember. Did we stay in a hotel?
I think we did. I remember
Yeah.
being in an elevator, and I remember going to the bar.
Yes,
Mhm.
I remember being in the parking garage and singing. We had a blast.
Y'all
Just
sound like
the
y'all
two
got
of us.
roofied. Like you're like, I remember being in the parking lot, and I remember like being at the bar. Like I was like, wow, like what kind of night was this? Holy.
Like, what else happened in between?
I know. I was like, there's no other memories, just the parking lot and the bar. That's it.
It was a piano bar. It was.
No, I know what the bar is, but then y'all went to the one in LA.
Yeah.
How is that different? Like,
Is
because
that
I've
one
only been
here?
to the one in San Antonio, so I'm sure LA has to be more exciting.
I've never been to that one.
Yeah,
I bet
well,
it's
I've
the
only
same.
been to the
Like,
one
go to
in
the one in
LA.
LA.
It's this. I bet it's the same setup. I'm sure it's the same setup.
Yeah, I'm sure they're the same.
Sketchy guy playing the piano.
Yeah, every time.
Roofies in the drinks.
Roofies. Then you don't remember the rest, but it was a great time.
Uh,
We
Okay.
looked like ketchup and mustard. We were wearing
Yep,
yellow and red
yellow.
dresses. It was fun.
Was that on purpose?
no,
No,
you
I
were
think
in white or you red?
I wore the red and you wore the
I was
yellow.
definitely
I
in
brought
yellow.
something and I didn't end up wanting to wear it, so I wore your dress.
I don't remember that part. Of course
Th-
not.
Thank you for taking care of that, Caitlin. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no
it.
problem.
Okay.
Wow, guys.
In what ways have we grown grown together for the better?
Grown together. Oh. Well, I think we're a lot more settled down. We've both grown in that direction.
Like the
Which is
stories we tell each other are way different than they used to be.
Yeah, our lives look very different, but in a great way than they used to.
But y'all have also been friends since like
Yeah.
you said 7, right?
Yeah.
So
Many
y'all have
years.
gone through. We're going back to this theme. Y'all have gone through many eras. This is the era that y'all are in now because
Yeah.
y'all had different ones before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We kind of decided to like enter the mom era around the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then once I told her, I'm like, okay, we're trying. She was like, oh, okay, we better start trying. And then
Has Paul written you like a thank you letter or anything?
I'm still waiting on that. Paul?
He's all of a sudden he's like, wow, like a lot of sex. What am I? He's trying to figure out what he's doing well. He's like,
Best friend.
I have been doing a lot of more work around the house. Maybe that's it. Or I pre-washed my dishes. Maybe that's what is getting me more sex around the house. Little did he know it was just the pressure from her best friend.
I know. I started
We
pressuring
haven't had
her again
babies
today,
together.
actually.
Oh my god.
I'm like, if you're going to have another one, it's time.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like this era is my favorite for us because we have this is the most similar we've been in an era. Because like
Yeah.
you said, we were like boyfriend, the other one's single, the other one's got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And now we both have same age kid
Yeah.
at the same time, so we can we have way more to talk about than ever before, way more things to share,
Yeah.
things to plan because we can plan the same sort of things,
Right.
plan those things.
Yeah.
Working on it, working on it.
See, this is why I want her to live next to me, though, because then I could just plan
Plan
it
all of
for
her shit?
her. Yeah, I could just plan it all.
But she'll
her.
never grow if you don't you gotta let her go.
Listen, she's a
Let her
man. She's
go.
40. Okay,
Do you need to be harder on me or something?
she's a 40-year-old woman. If it ain't happened by now,
That's not
I
true.
don't-
That is not.
I don't agree with that. I'm trying to get
I don't agree
better.
with that either.
speaking of being 40, that's real rough. Okay, it's just
I'm gonna be 50.
Mm.
Yeah, next year. I just turned 49.
yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it. I remember 40.
How does that feel about to turn 50?
It feels like I wish I was 40.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to be appreciative. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yep.
Y'all still have y'all's eyesight?
Sort of.
Yeah, but everything
Hey,
else is
don't-
kind of going. You
Well,
know.
it's going. You readers? You got readers yet?
No.
Might as well
no.
go ahead and get them. Just like start.
just backstock.
Yeah, because you're gonna need them. So like like you're gonna look at your phone one day and you're like, I can't see shit.
Oh yeah.
I did see you squinting earlier.
Yeah, well I do. I wear glasses, but I also have readers because I refuse to get bifocals. Are you kidding me?
Just calling them readers sounds old.
You just need to
Got
get
my
LASIK.
readers.
Okay, let's run through these. Like, let's do all of these real quick because this is
Okay.
reflection one, so this is good. You're gonna do this for each other.
Okay.
If Caitlin is gonna start a business, what should it be and why?
If Caitlin was going to start a business, it should be on homesteading. She is
Compounds.
she's sort of a prepper. You know what I'm saying?
Why
No,
are
no,
you
no, I
giving
don't know
away
what
my
you're saying.
secret?
What
Well, I
is-
don't tell her. I
What's a
want
proper?
prepper.
Prepper.
She-
Like a doomsday prepper?
Yeah.
Yes, but in a way that is like
Holistic.
holistic.
A little less psychotic.
like yeah, like
I
in
like
a,
to think.
like she can grind her own flour to make her own bread on a Dutch oven over a fire type way, which is epic.
That's right.
And she's getting 20 more chickens. She already has 13. She can have eggs.
6 HOA. If you're watching, I only
Oh.
have 6 chickens.
Yeah. So she could have a business in teaching other families how to be prepared for off-grid living in a more compoundy, holistic, organic farming, chicken, sourdough
I'm
way.
flattered.
I actually think you should do this.
Thank you.
I'll be your first client because I would like to learn the things. You already do all these things, so it'd be an easy business.
I do. If Erin was to have a business,
Start a business.
to start a
What
business,
should it be and why?
what should it be and why? I think Erin would be a great like puppy cafe owner because she loves animals, but it would have to be like rescued animals. So maybe not even just dogs, but like rescued animals where people come and like, you know, like they have cat cafes. Have you heard of those?
You come play with
You
cats.
come
and have
play with
coffee.
cats and have coffee and hang out.
Yeah,
But
bring
it would be
dogs.
like rescue animals. I think you would love something like that.
Good idea.
And
What about this idea? What about like a coffee shop where people drop off their pets and then the people at the coffee shop can pet them and then I can go do stuff?
so
the
like
pet's
pet,
getting
pet
petted, you
babysitting.
get coffee, and then they get happy because they're petting the pets.
Yeah.
Like the kid care zone at a gym,
Yeah.
you know, except for your animals at a coffee shop.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. Pet
Okay.
cafe.
Pet cafe.
Yeah.
Rescue pet cafe.
Rescue
Yeah,
Pet
rescue
Cafe.
pets specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No purebreds allowed.
Have you taken your kids to what's that? Oh, Rainforest Cafe before?
No, I've been there.
No.
I've
Do you
been
know what a
there, but-
Rainforest Cafe is?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got smoothies
yeah.
and wraps and
Hey.
stuff, right?
What's up?
Don't they have smoothies and wraps?
No. You're
No.
thinking of Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Yep. What's Rainforest Cafe?
Rainforest Cafe
With
is
a giraffe?
is a restaurant in which
Yeah.
the whole inside looks like a jungle.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Do we have one here?
There's one in
No.
San Antonio.
I got to go to one for selling the most magazines and for selling the most magazines in 7th grade. So we got to take a limo.
Why isn't the camera on you?
I know.
Where is your camera though? Really?
I was gonna put one up, and I was just like,
Scottie!
people see me every time. Like they don't need to see me anymore.
They do when you do stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Y'all missed out.
I know.
Okay, so you went
So
on
you
in a
won.
limo.
So we got to take the limo to the cafe.
So anyways,
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
real cool.
the inside looks like
It's like anyways.
the inside. that you know.
Next story.
Were you the only person?
It was
Were you
just
the only
gonna be me
person?
cackling.
Okay, well, I'll back up. Were you the only person in the limo? Were you the?
No. It was like if you hit the certain level.
How many kids got to go?
There was probably, I don't know, 10 of us.
Not that
Do
special.
you remember what you ordered?
No.
The food's not that good.
No,
Oh.
I don't. If it wasn't like engraved in my brain, then that means it was probably not so great.
So the inside of the restaurant looks like a rainforest, and they have animatronic like animals.
Oh, whoa.
And it's
like
like-
a gorilla.
You
Like
know.
a gorilla beats his chest, and there's like an elephant flaps his ears. And the one in San Antonio is like 3 levels. And so we were going up to the top level, and there's this giant snake, like right at the top of the stairs. And that sucker dropped down right as my daughter was stepping up. It scared the crap out of her.
Oh gosh.
And I didn't even think we were gonna get her in the restaurant after that. Like I had to knock on the snake's head and go like, no.
Like,
It's not real.
Oh.
And then all she wanted to do go back and look at that. She goes, Daddy, can we go back and look at the snake? I was like,
Yeah.
I thought y'all weren't getting along.
Girls like to revisit their trauma.
Yeah. She's like, I need to see it again, Daddy.
Just
Okay.
like what we've been doing this whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of revisiting your trauma, who in the room has dated someone more than one, maybe 2 or 3 times? Like gone back and forth, back and forth. Okay, why do we
Are you
do
going to
this?
keep upping that number till one of us puts our hand down?
No,
or-
why, do you do you know how many times you've gone back and forth to one person? Like broken up and gotten back with?
I think 3 for
Oh,
me.
mine
3 times.
far exceeds that, I'm sure.
Really?
For which one?
Used to break up like twice a year.
Oh.
So 6 times 2, 12 probably? I don't know.
My rule was always one breakup is okay. After that, it's doomed.
She was real good at sticking to
That's
the
my
rules.
rule.
Yeah.
Well, if I hear of somebody that's like had a breakup, but then they got back together, I'm like, that's fine. Like,
How did your husband make it past all these tests? Is what I want to know.
That's what I want to know too. Because
Okay,
I told
everybody
you when
wants
she
to know,
said she
how
was
did-
going to marry him, it was
How,
like,
how did Paul make it past all these tests?
oh gosh, he's a prince. I don't know.
he's a prince. They weren't near each other. I'll start with that.
True. We dated long distance for 2 years.
For 2
Yeah.
years, yeah.
Well, you really got to know him, probably.
Yeah.
No?
No.
No, y'all didn't talk?
I mean, I guess we did.
Yes, you
We
did.
must have.
I'm sure.
We must
You
have.
know, he was going to bed, you were waking up, something like that.
We had an 8-hour time difference.
She's coming in from partying?
Yeah.
I was going home from dancing,
yeah,
and he's
he's
like
drinking his
waking up
coffee,
from
yeah.
work. Yeah.
I wish Paul was here to talk about those phone calls.
Yeah.
He's like drinking coffee, and she's like, whoa!
Just the
going to
raving bar in the
Whataburger!
background. Aaron would never.
Occasionally, if I'm with other people who wanted to go.
Yeah, true.
No
No,
offense.
you didn't eat,
no
like-
offense. I see your shoes.
Well, I mean, it's all over the place, but not Whataburger necessarily, but you wouldn't go out to eat after on a late
Oh
night?
yeah. No,
yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. Where'd you-
I never drank while I was dancing though. So I would only. I know. Weird.
Okay, so
I would go out till 2 or 3 in the morning. When I lived in Florida, the bars were open till 4. We'd go dancing, but I would never drink while I was dancing.
why was that?
2 reasons really. One is I didn't want to set my drink down,
Yep.
dance, and come back to it.
100%.
And then 2 was just for like spins and dizziness and falling.
Aaron, live your life, you know?
Look, I drank plenty, just not on the nights I was also dancing. Look, some of us
Forgot
like it
about-
for sport.
So wait, you were in Florida when you were dating Paul originally, and then you moved to Texas with that guy you were selling mushrooms with, right? Sorry, that sounded.
Out of all the shit that I thought she was gonna say, I did, like that. That was like not on the list. I was like, holy smokes!
Am I right?
Those kind of mushrooms.
Not those kind of mushrooms. It was like not mushroom. Was it mushroom coffee? Something like that. She
Hey,
was
that
like-
shit has gotten way more popular now. Okay, we were early adopters.
They were ahead of the curve.
What was that guy's
We were
name?
ahead of the
What was
curve.
that guy's
They
name?
were I'm cheers.
He was from Ohio.
Mhm.
How did you find him in Florida?
I don't know. He
Sorry, this
contacted
is a
me.
Side story.
Contacted me. Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you ended up here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I got left here by him.
All right.
that's right.
Yeah. Literally left here without a place to stay and no car.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a different story. Crying.
I'm about to have Erin on just for all the stories we haven't told tonight.
Yeah.
She keeps going like
You'll have
that's
to have me-
that's another story for
I'll
another
have
time.
to sit over there with you to remind her of what actually happened.
Yeah,
But
I'm like on a
Fine.
story
I'll
and
bring
she's
you
like,
in like I'll sub you in as like a translator. No. What I'll do is I'll just bring Erin in and I'll ask her the question and then I'll like stunt double and then you just get in the chair and then you tell the story and then you get out
yeah.
and then Erin comes back and then she answers I ask the next
that's
question.
not
Um,
fair. That's not fair.
Okay, where do you see? Caitlin, where do you see Erin in 5 years?
Where do I see Erin in 5 years?
What do you think she'll be doing in 5
You
years?
chose this
I'll
one.
tell you. I see Erin
Oh gosh.
living in Oklahoma.
Oh.
Down the road from us. We're both gonna have about 5 acres, maybe 10. They're gonna butt up to each other so that we can go back and forth on
You
the
have to go to
same
the
land.
fence and look at
Yeah,
each other.
we can go back to the fence. Our girls will be running around, feeding the goats. They'll be going to the same school. We'll be doing the real estate biz together. The boys will be, I don't know, doing whatever they do. That's where I see Erin in 5 years.
What she means is that's where she would like to see me.
Yeah.
For
Erin,
her.
Where do you see Caitlin in 5 years?
Apparently, right there, across the
Living
fence.
next door to me, coming to my fence all the time.
Stealing my daughter to help feed her goats.
That's right.
Her husband's going to distract my husband by playing with machinery and cars when he
That's
should
right.
be working.
Yeah. this
Caitlin,
is
can I say,
exactly it.
if you want this dream, you better start teaching her how to grind her own bread or whatever
I
you're doing
know.
over there. Because
Yeah.
that's the only way you're gonna get her there.
She knows how to make sourdough. She doesn't cook. She doesn't like to cook as much as I do. So she,
Do it anyway.
but
though.
she could do all those things. She just
You know what? If we don't have to work and we can just homestead together.
see.
There we go.
I'll make it happen.
There we go.
Okay. This is y'all can just talk among yourselves.
Oh.
If you could
Pretend
change
he's not
anything
here.
about the way y'all were raised, what would it be? Since y'all grown up so
Oh.
long together.
We both have
Gosh,
a
that's
couple things for this, I'm sure.
changed the way we were raised. Ugh.
I probably know what you will say. You probably know what I will say. I would probably say I have wonderful parents. They were very strict, but it was one of those like, you're not to do any of these things. We're also not going to talk about why. It was kind of like sex was very taboo. It was just like, you don't do it, but we also don't talk about it. I'm super open with my kids. Like, my son can talk to me about anything. He can ask me anything, and he knows that. And we're very close. And he does. The questions that he asks me are very disturbing sometimes. I'm like, where did you hear this? And he's like, Mom, so-and-so at school was talking about, insert something inappropriate. And I'm like, wow.
I really want to know one of the questions. Could you just give us one? Not to out your son, but
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, well, it wasn't really a question, but he was like, Mom, I got my first pube. Like, he told me when he got his first, like, he
Oh my gosh. I
just
love
stuff like that, where it's like, okay, don't tell your friends you told me that. Like,
I love that.
we're just super close. Like,
So
he'll,
cute.
I'd have been like, well, what'd your friends say?
Well, and then he actually did end up outing himself to his friends because he told them when they were at our house, he's like, and they didn't believe him. And he goes, Mom, tell them. And I'm like trying to save him,
Oh my gosh.
from himself.
The conversations that kids have.
Yeah, I know.
They're talking about their first pubes, and I don't believe you. Show me. Ask
yeah,
my mom.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, ask my mom. She
Yeah.
knows. I'm like, probably not the
Yeah.
most manly comment, but but stuff like that would not have happened in my house growing up. Like, my mom and I are very close now, but like as children, we weren't. So I would change that for sure. Just the openness thing, because I feel like that my dad was a super great dad until I hit puberty, and then it was like he didn't know what to do. Like, he just, like, the thought that I would ever be any sort of like sexual human to him was just too disturbing. So then we grew apart
Mm-hmm.
and never grew back together. So I would change that for sure.
My parents were the opposite in that they weren't strict. I had no curfew.
Yeah.
Never got grounded.
So I always spent the night at your house.
I would like sneak back down the driveway, turn the lights off in my car at whatever time, fall asleep in my boyfriend's house, and come sneak back home. But because of that, I had no like good moral compass. They didn't ever like teach me right and wrong, or we weren't religious, so I never had any church morals to go off of. So we were kind of like left to be a bit feral with our moral compass. So I think it would have been nice to have a little more parental interference.
Yeah.
At the time, it was great. It was like, whatever.
Yeah. Living her life.
Yeah, like no rules.
So like
basically.
happy medium between my house and your house.
Yeah. I mean, I used to have to leave your house because you guys would go to church on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
You'd like up and out the door at 7 a.m. and I'd be like, "Okay, I'm
Oh.
gonna go home now and not go to
Never-
church."
Never that early, but yeah.
Yes, it was.
Can you
It was
imagine
so
Mary
early.
Mankin getting up and out of the house by 7 a.m.?
You guys
there
left
would
early.
be no chance.
You left early. At least I had to go home early.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But there was also no talking about stuff in my house either, really, I
Yeah.
don't think. Not that I remember.
Okay. Last one. Y'all can each maybe we've talked about so much. Describe a life-changing moment that y'all have gone through together.
A life-changing moment?
Yeah, that y'all have gone through together. I'm curious if it would be the same one.
One together? You already have one?
I think I got one. I think I got one.
You're gonna have to confirm it, Caitlin, so don't worry about it.
I'll confirm the accuracy.
You want me to start?
Sure.
Okay. I have a theory about redheads. They like know things. And there's been a couple times in my life where like she's been able to like know something was going to happen. Anyway, we're 13 and I was going on a backpacking trip and she was like, "You're going to start your period."
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
And I was like, "You're weird. How do you know that?" And we were 13, so I was like, "Yep, probably going to happen." Sure enough, I did. And maybe I TMI probably on the rest of the story.
Were you prepared?
You sent
Yeah,
me with
I think
stuff
I did,
while
yeah.
I was backpacking.
Why did you tell her that?
They know things.
I don't know. I do. I really do have like this weird, I wouldn't say like premonitions, but maybe a little bit, I guess.
Okay, I have another redhead friend, and she's the same.
Yeah.
That's where my theory comes from about all redheads.
2 out of 2.
I have
so
2
far.
sample
Okay.
size. So yeah, I would say that was the major life event that we went through together.
That's hilarious.
And learning how to use feminine products together
yeah.
after that.
Yep. Well, you were in my first wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a very life-altering event. That changed the course of like my whole adult life.
I like
Yeah,
how
for
she
many
said
reasons.
life-altering, not life-changing.
Good choice of
I
words.
mean,
Yeah. Yep.
You know,
than
just
the
like you want to get married? Sure.
I guess. I
Yep.
guess so. Yeah.
That's how I
So she
remember
was
it.
there for that. That was a big one. You were there for the second one too.
Yeah.
Although you missed it.
Oh my
She
god.
missed my second wedding.
What?
Yeah.
Was
She
it
was
mine?
there, but
Was I
she
late?
showed up, guess what? Late. And they shut the doors at the Vegas chapel. She didn't get to see Elvis marry us because she was
It's
on
true.
the other side of the doors because she was late.
It wasn't just me. It was me and Raven. I'm going to blame it partially on
Jennifer.
her.
Our friend Jennifer
Yeah.
was with you
There's
guys
3
too.
of us.
Were you upset with her?
No, I didn't even really
didn't
know
know,
at the
right, yeah.
time.
Yeah, you should be upset with me for that.
Um,
I'm upset with myself for that. That was bad.
that you know why they were late too? They were taking pictures at the MGM in front of the big cowboy hat because it was PBR during
Oh.
Christmas time. Yeah,
I don't remember that part.
they were taking pics.
She knows everything.
You could have made that up.
I did not make that
I
up.
thought it was because we were
Raven
taking too
told
long.
me.
I thought we were doing our makeup too long.
And then you took pictures.
And then the cab ride was way further than we thought. That was the problem. I think we thought it was way closer, but it was a different chapel. We're going with that.
Okay.
This final segment is brought to you by HeyJustBe.com. I believe that achieving balance in the mental, physical, and metaphysical aspects of your purpose through learning, serving, and creating can transform your life into one you truly enjoy living. Want to learn more? Visit www.heyjustbe.com.
This definitely looks like a cool guy hangout in here, like whiskey glasses, and when you have your bar, it'll like complete this whole whiskey bar vibe you have.
Well, I think I kind of want it to be just comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of forget that you're on camera, to be honest, right?
Mm-hmm. Except for these in your face. Reminds you.
I feel like y'all were talking pretty openly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think so
yeah.
too. I think you're right though. Like we're comfortable with each other because we've known each other for so
Yeah.
long. And she tells me off when I need it. You know what I mean? Like she tells it how it is. She's one of the only people in my life that doesn't let me get away with my own shit, and I appreciate that.
Likewise.
Oh man, that's so
Yeah.
perfect. It's so what a great setup for what I was gonna say next. So usually how I wrap this thing up is I ask people, what do you do to just be the best version of yourself so you can be good for everybody else? But what I'd like y'all to do is talk about what the other person does for you to help you be the best version of yourself. And I think you're kind of already speaking to it, right?
Mhm. Yeah. Are you okay with him barking on camera, or do you need to?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. You definitely don't let me get away with shit, and you call me out on my shit when I need it. And not all friends do that. And I feel like only friends you've known for a long time feel comfortable doing that for someone.
Yeah.
And you're definitely the only person that does that for me.
Oh.
But you also, I don't say allow her to do that, but you accept that from her. Whereas like we don't accept that from everybody.
Sometimes she
True.
gets a little peevy at me, but I would say most of the time you accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's usually the truth. I mean, I usually need to hear it from
Yeah.
someone, and it happens to be you.
Yeah.
Do you
Like-
do that for her?
I think so. I don't
Yeah.
feel like you have as much shit for me to call you out on as I might have for you to call me.
Well, that's not true, but
That's true,
I-
though. If we're like bitching about our husbands to each other,
yeah. Like anytime I'm in an argument with my husband, especially like when I get mad, I will like leave and go on a drive because I just have to like remove myself from the situation. I'm one of those like, give me some time and then we can come back and talk about it. So I'll get in the car and drive. She's my first phone call.
no.
Sometimes I call her and I'm like, oh, he's such an asshole. And, and she's like, what happened?
I'm like, yeah, he is.
She's,
You just let that out, girl.
she does, but she also kind of just like reels me back in.
Well,
So,
she kind of
yeah.
she lets you vent a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
and cheerleads you on,
Yeah.
and then she's
But
kind
she
of
also doesn't just like take my side. You know what I mean? I feel like she tells me.
Yeah, then she gives you another perspective.
Yeah. It's not always just like, yeah, you're right and he should be blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's like, well, did you think about this or have you thought about that? She kind of like, yeah,
It sounds like y'all do it for each other.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has that been forever? Like, has that been since y'all were kids? When do you remember
Yeah.
the first time that y'all kind of called each other out for stuff?
I was a lot more brutal when I was younger. I feel like, wasn't I? I feel like I was a lot less gentle with the way I would say things. And I feel like I've gotten a little better about not being so harsh as I've gotten older. So I probably like told her off like not in the best ways when we were younger, I would say.
I don't remember. Are you surprised?
No, but I think in this scenario, that's probably a pretty good thing.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
when you do therapy later on in your life, it'll come up. You know, like,
yeah, when
she's
you're
just
like
gonna,
hypnotized.
she's gonna call you and she's gonna be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
When I was
found out
10, you know what you did to me when I was 10?
Yeah. It all just came back. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think we have been that for each other as long as I can remember.
As long as we've had shit to call each
Yeah.
other out on.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably why y'all have this friendship for all this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because think of how many people, like, they have friends, and then somebody calls them on the BS, and then that person's like, well, I'm not going to talk to that person ever again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And y'all didn't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I think probably like it could have happened at some point. Like our friendship could have ended at some point, I'm sure. There
Yeah.
was times
Have
where
you ever
like
had to take a break?
I feel like we've had some natural breaks where I've moved
Yeah.
away or we lived in different places and didn't have a lot
Yeah.
of like parallel things going on in our lives. Like now we have
Yeah.
the kids and living in the middle of the country away from our families. So we have so many parallels now.
yeah.
But there were definitely times like when I was in the military and she was, whatever you're doing, or like you're having Asher and I was like totally single. She was a
Yeah.
mom and I
Yeah.
was single. And So there's been times where we've talked way less, I
Yeah.
think, in the past.
She tried to have another best friend once for a while, and I was like, no.
She test ran
Yeah,
one.
she did.
We don't have to say we don't have to.
She knows who.
And
I was
did,
like,
hey,
no.
did you just hey did you sit at home? You're just like, yeah, I'll wait for this to fail.
Pretty much. Because here's the thing. They were allowed to go out and party, and I was not. So there was
Because you had kids.
No, because we were in high school.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
high school.
This is
Party.
high school. They were allowed to, they were like out at all the parties. I was not allowed to do that stuff. So
You were like the wife at home,
yeah.
and she had a mistress.
Yeah. And I was not having it.
Yeah. I mean, I've been,
That's true. You guys have never actually like been close,
Good friends.
ever.
No.
y'all been everything
No.
but married.
Us too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Maybe when, hey, it's not infrequently that we call each other and we're like, do we actually need husbands?
Yeah.
Should we
Like,
just
so-
live?
when
okay,
we're
so hang
annoyed,
on.
we're like, do you want to leave them and just live together? Is that okay?
Like we can have our own beds and everything.
Yeah.
But
I know how to raise chickens.
Yeah. I can feed us. What can you do?
yeah, I'll nurture the children.
Oh, hang on a second. Okay, so did you call her out? Did you go like, hey, who's this person, or did you just wait?
No, we all knew each other. I'm sure I voiced some jealousy for sure. But it probably came out like in a different way. Like I'm sure I didn't
Like
come out and
passive
say
aggressive?
like, "Oh, yes. Sure. Yeah.
She thinks she's so cute.
Yeah." And she is not.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was not cute.
Yeah.
Did you in high school? Did you kind of live vicariously through her?
I would say definitely with dating because I wasn't allowed to date. So it was like
Did you
yeah.
give her?
It was
advice?
always like, what's going on? What's happening? Did you guys kiss?
Mhm.
Did like what happened? Yeah.
Did you
I
give her
had to.
advice?
I think I told her when I didn't like her boyfriends, but I don't think I really gave advice, I would say, necessarily.
Well,
don't know.
sometimes when you're living vicariously through somebody, you go, well, you should do this, or you
Yeah.
should do that,
Because you're thinking what you would do.
right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I
If
don't
you had the
know.
opportunity to date,
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't think I really gave you advice necessarily on dating. What advice could I give? I had never dated.
Except you shouldn't date. My dad says it's bad.
My dad says no. My dad says even you can't date.
Yeah.
did your dad have a problem with her dating?
No. They did know that she dated a lot. And it was like
Wasn't oh my god.
and they didn't like
Keep in mind this was only like 1 year because remember these boys only lasted 3 months. This is only a year of my
but
life or so.
3 months, 4 boys in in a year.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying. You can add up the years over high school. Yeah, they didn't. I mean, they never like kept us apart or anything. But if they knew like her boyfriend was coming over and bringing a friend or something like that, then it would be like, no, you're not going over there. You know. Although that did happen very frequently.
Probably tried to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Goodness, we
Yeah.
had different childhoods, didn't we?
Yeah.
But I can't help but like I keep coming back to the idea that like because y'all were so kind of different, it really works.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really like different lives. Okay, well, let me ask you
Yeah.
this, Erin, was there any part of you that lived vicariously through her and what she had, or were you like, nah, I don't want to do any of this stuff? This place is crazy. They go to church like at 8 a.m. I gotta be out by 7.
Did we ever go to church together? I might have gone with you like one time.
I don't think you were allowed. Your mom didn't allow you to go with
Yeah.
us, but you did go to church camp with me that one time. Winter
Yes.
camp. We went
that was
snowboarding.
awesome.
Yeah,
We went snowboarding. That was super cool.
Wow.
yeah. She wasn't allowed to go to regular
went my
church,
church
but they
camps were
let
like
her to
that.
go to camp.
That was incredible. It snowed all night long,
Did
and
you
we
meet
had
any guys
fresh
there?
fun. I'm sure
Of course she did.
they were so cute. Why else
She
do you
was
go to church?
saved and saved by the end of it.
I was too young for that kind of stuff. Okay,
I
was
know.
a
No,
good
you
girl.
were.
I don't know. I always feel like you've had really good groups of friends. And I feel like I didn't have like a close group of friends in high school. Like we were friends. I was friends with my other bestie.
Yeah.
But then like I don't know.
Mistress, you mean?
My yeah.
Yeah. The other woman.
So I think like I was probably jealous of Caitlin's like strong friend groups. I feel like you still had those like all through out. Like I left at such a young age. I left at 17. So I never got to like have any of those high school friendships stay
Yeah.
and grow. So that part was kind of like something I was lacking when I was younger. Yeah.
Okay, well, okay. Did y'all have a good time?
Yeah. I had a
Yeah.
great time.
You're very good at this.
Yeah.
You are a good facilitator.
Well, thanks. I'm just asking questions.
That's the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's
Yeah.
what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Well, and I want to say thank you, and I'm so grateful that y'all actually responded to my one ad on Facebook of like, hey, there's two people that know each other, girls that know each other for a really long time, want to do this because this has been amazing. I always ask people to give me a hug, but I've never done a group hug with two girls.
Group
Are you cool with that?
Totally.
Okay, you can push your mics in. And
My daughter calls them goof hugs.
Goof hugs?
Yeah, goof hugs. Group hugs.
Oh,
Goof
okay.
hugs. Yeah.
My daughter calls them sandwich hugs.